Hey, Plus participants. So we are coming to the very end of our video presentations. And so the last presentation for Organisms 4 is going to be a creative project for your students. This is by far the most favorite project that my students have in science for the entire year, and it's called Incredible Invertebrates. So, of course, this is going to come at the very end of your animal unit when you have covered vertebrates and invertebrates. And so what the students will do is they will choose, and of course, you've got to make sure that you have shown them some videos of all the different invertebrate groups, because there are several of them, so they can get some ideas of which invertebrate they want to do their project for. So then what they're going to do is you're going to give them this project sheet. It's very simple. So it says name of invertebrate, and then underneath that it says classification and then characteristics. There's a pretty good website out there called A to Z Animals. It's very kid friendly, and it classifies the animal. You can classify it as far as you want to. I actually have them go from kingdom to species, but if you don't want them to classify it that far, that's fine. I would at least classify it to the first three groups. I would do kingdom and phylum and class at least. And of course the words are in Latin, and so it's funny when the kids come up and try to read the words in Latin, but I do have them try it. So the characteristics, we're talking about physical characteristics. You can talk about the number of legs or number of body parts, if it has antenna, if it has wings. And I do tell my students they have to write these characteristics in complete sentences. And you may have to want to review, what's a complete sentence, So I want to show you some examples. I have kept some of these examples for many years because I think they're fantastic. So, of course, the kids can use lots of different things. They can use modeling clay for the animal. They can use air dry clay. And I'm going to show you some other examples of some materials students have used. My very favorite material to use is Model Magic. And if you don't know Model Magic, you need to go out and get you some and play with it, because this is awesome. Here are little packs of it. Crayola makes it. This stuff is awesome because you can blend the colors to make other colors. It air dries. It doesn't crack like Play-Doh. It doesn't have a filmy residue on your hands like modeling clay can. Of course, the students can buy anything they want to, or actually I should say the parents can buy anything they want to for this project if you choose to have it be done at home. I have had this project as an in-class project. If you do choose to do an in-class project, you want to give them 2 to 3 days to do this project in class. But Model Magic, fantastic, and it, like I said, blends, doesn't crack when it dries. So here are some of my students' examples. This is a sea star, and this student used, it looks like she's got styrofoam she cut out for the sea star. She took a chenille stick and went around the edge, and then this is a piece of foam. Of course, she used some googly eyes, and the students do have to do a background. Now, she chose to do, she didn't draw it. She chose, this is a piece of foam, and this looks like a piece of construction paper. But I told them they do have to do the animal in its natural habitat. So here's a sea star. Here is a fiddler crab, and the fiddler crab is made from Model Magic. You look here. So she actually took some sand and she glued it on the background. And she also has, it looks like a piece of foam that she's cut to make it look like the ocean. Okay. There's one. Here is a soldier ant. This one's pretty. This has got some weight to it. You can tell he's used modeling clay. Here's the soldier ant. And what I thought was very creative are the legs and the antenna are made of bread ties, bread twist ties. What a smart, creative way to reuse something. So I think that was a great idea. Okay, another one, this is a cicada. This student chose to make a model of the cicada, and this is a piece of styrofoam, and the wings look like there's some kind of plastic film. It's very thin. But she chose to actually put a real cicada here too. And of course she asked my permission for that, because I told the students, I don't want you just going to get the animal like a shell and stick it there on your paper and call that the model, because I wanted them to create the model. But she created her own model, and she also, used a real cicada. Okay, that one. And then the last one here is a shrimp. This shrimp is awesome. This shrimp is made from, it feels like it's actually modeling clay, and the shell of the shrimp is made from tissue paper. So that one's very creative. So these are some of my favorites that I've kept over the years. This is one of the favorite, like I said, projects that my students do all year long. And so I hope you will do this project with your students.